All right, guys, we are back with another video, and this time, it's nothing really crazy. It's something I feel like I really have to talk about, and that's the ending of Black Clover. To me, this shit's really crazy because obviously, yeah, the ending's kind of bad, and everyone's already been throwing tomatoes at it. I mean, and yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and describe it real quick, pretty much. So essentially, the same thing that's been going on in Black Clover for like the past how many months now, ever since the series went like quarterly or some shit like that. And yeah, they defeat Lucius in like the most lackluster way possible. Pretty much the same way they defeat like every other villain in Black Clover. I'm surprised they didn't get like a random power up this time. That kind of makes it even worse. But yeah, Julius comes back and he brings back everyone that died, like on some like miraculous ladybug shit. He like deadass reverses all the damage, brings back all the characters, and yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. And look, I'm saying this because I used to really like Black Clover. I've been reading it since like high school, and I used to really fuck with it. I used to put it above like Boruto. I'd put it above like My Hero. I used to really think Black Clover was the shit back then, and so I never really like. I knew it kind of got mid, but I never like hated it. Essentially, like I would still always defend Black Clover for like at least back then. But yeah, now it's really just hard to defend it because it did get mid like sort of in like towards the Spade arc was good. That was actually my favorite arc in all of Black Clover. But like after the whole thing with like Lucifero where everyone clowned on him, with how he got defeated and everything, then it just kind of got bad from there and it never recovered sadly, right? I was like, yeah, it'd get better, but it never got better, right? And that's the thing that kind of sucks because I and probably a lot of other people were still holding out hope for the series because we're like, yeah, it's in a weird state right now, but yeah, it would probably get better. I mean, even the whole like Land of the Sun thing was like that was also kind of mid. Like it just I don't know, it just feels like it was sort of getting back to like sort of peak Black Clover. Maybe you could say like the Elves arc. For me, like I said, it's the Spade arc when like the devils are like invading and all that shit. But it just never got there. Somehow like this arc is worse than like all the other arcs low key pretty much that have ever come before in the series. And I guess you can say it's sort of always like that for like a lot of mangas. Like, people would say like the Naruto War arc is like one of the worst arcs in Naruto, or like maybe, the Bleach War arc is like one of the worst ones in Bleach. But but yeah, it's just sad to see a manga that I really loved go down this path of just complete just dog shit, to be honest. And I guess to be fair, no one really expected a crazy like genre defining ending from Black Clover or anything, but I feel like it could have been better than this. At least the dead people could have stayed dead so that we can at least have some type of loss. Like it's crazy. There's literally no consequences to anything this motherfucker Lucius did. And just talking about Lucius, I cannot believe there was people that were trying to put him on the same level as like Sukuna or say he's the best new gen villain. Like, bro, this motherfucker comes nowhere close to being the best new gen villain. And it's not even funny, right? I don't even think Sukuna is like well written. I think Sukuna is a flop too, in my like honest opinion. But he does so much more. Like Sukuna at least killed Gojo. Like this dude did nothing. Like actual nothing. Please, someone let me know one relevant thing this dude did that didn't get undone by the time of the end of the series, right? So it's just yeah, it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of other fan bases on on like Twitter and shit like making fun of Black Clover, saying saying it's deserved. A lot of people being like, "Oh yeah, I knew Black Clover was trash from the start, but this just confirms it, right?" And it's just I just hate that because I really wanted to be in the boat of people that would like be like, "Yeah, you see, guys were wrong this whole time." Like, even if you can say, "Oh, you didn't like the story for the most part," the ending delivered, and at the end, Black Clover wasn't trash like we all thought it was. But no, like this is just gonna be like fuel for all the haters and shit, and there's pretty much no coming back from it, right? That's the thing. You can say a lot of mangas have survived having a dog shit ending. Look at like Bleach, for example, right? But I guess the anime is technically like it's possible the anime could change the ending, which is like its own thing. But I mean, even beyond that, who knows when that's gonna happen? Even though the anime is coming back next year, as of the recording of this video at least. But I still think that it's just a weird turn of events, really. Um, is it the worst ending in shonen? I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I've read every single fucking shonen that exists, but like I think it's definitely I think it's definitely up there because this is just like obviously we all know, like I said, we all knew it was gonna sort of be like basic. Black Clover's never actually done anything like out of the book, or I don't know how the saying goes. Like it's never really done anything that is like really unexpected or whatever, right? Um, but yeah, it's like yeah, we all knew like the basic plot piece was probably gonna be Asta does end up becoming Wizard King. I mean, to be fair, I do want him to become Wizard King. I think it would be dumb if he doesn't end up being the Wizard King. I mean, that's literally the whole protagonist's like journey, right? I mean, it could work if he doesn't end up becoming the Wizard King, but that needs to be like you need to write it in a way where it would be good. And Tabata has not done any writing that could like make Asta not being the Wizard King be okay. And that's the thing, right? So it's just like, yeah, we all knew it was gonna kind of be basic as well, but it's just like the villain having no impact essentially. That's the thing, right? My best villain in all of Black Clover till today, I would say, still remains Xenon, because he was peak, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, he was just like the best character in Black Clover to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Him, Yami, and it's crazy though, because it's like if this is really the end, unless they do like a Black Clover Boruto type situation, which I really doubt that, to be honest. I know people say, oh well, JJK got a Boruto, Naruto got literally Boruto, right? But the thing is, both of these mangas are like insanely successful and insanely popular, so it's only gonna make sense that Shueisha or like Shonen Jump wants to milk them dry by making sequels. And I'm not saying either of these sequels are bad, by the way. But with Black Clover, they've already kind of shafted it even while it was still airing, and it's just like yeah, I don't think even Shonen Jump is gonna be asking for a Black Clover Boruto. So it's just likely that this is the end. Like maybe some light novels or some shit can come out, but yeah, for the most part, I think that's gonna be it. And it's just because like there's a lot of questions that people still have about just a lot of shit in the series, like who's Asta's dad, who's what about like the third like devil or whatever, like the because there was like three, it was like Lucifero, Beelzebub, and like the other one that were like the kings of hell or some shit. And yeah, I guess maybe you can say for the most part most of the questions have been answered, and I will probably agree with that. But like even then, these are things that I feel like need to be addressed that we're probably never gonna get answers to, right? So yeah, I just think that's sort of what it comes down to at this point. It's possible like maybe like the anime could fix the ending, but I really don't know. I wouldn't bet on that because for the most part, I don't think Studio Pira has ever like changed the ending of any manga that they've adapted, right? Like I'm pretty sure they adapted Naruto 1-to-1, and they're probably gonna adapt Bleach 1-to-1 as well. So I don't really see them changing it. So that means if you've been a ride or die for Boruto this whole time, not Boruto, I mean Black Clover, then you're just stuck with this like dog shit ending. Cause the thing with even JJK fans, at least they got a continuation, and with My Hero, the thing with the My Hero ending is that it wasn't actually that bad. So it's okay if they don't get a continuation or anything. But yeah, I don't know. It's sad, bro. It's really sad. Like I'm not even trust me, I'm not even happy to be saying this because I really used to fuck with Black Clover. But yeah, it's sad that things went the way they did at the end. And yeah, I'm gonna just stick with Boruto at this point. I haven't really uploaded a Boruto video in ages, but yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it though. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't know what it's gonna be about, but yeah, I'll see y'all then.